You heard him a few minutes ago say he thinks next title's going to San Antonio. You feel the same way?
No, it's going to. I think it's going to go to Cleveland.
I'm with you.
I think it's
I'm right there.
You know, I just don't think LeBron's going to go.
Get
right
around.
now, he's 2 for 6. I don't think he's going to go 2 for 7. I think he's going to go 3 for 7 in his NBA Finals appearances.
They've made some nice offseason moves too.
They made
Plus, you get Love back. You get Kyrie Irving back.
I think Kevin Love. I mean, everyone. By the way, I don't have the best sources in the world, but I got some pretty good sources. And everyone I talked to in the know in the NBA insisted that Love was going to the Lakers. Like, this was a done deal. He was unhappy in Cleveland last year. He wasn't going to stay. He shocked everybody by staying. And I think the fact that Kevin Love stayed sends a huge message of what that culture is all about.
I think he saw and felt the buzz. Even though he
Right.
wasn't playing in the finals, he felt it, he saw it, and he knew if he went to L.A., that wasn't going to happen for a long, long time.
Not just that, but Dellavedova, say what you want, but Dellavedova, Shumpert, and Thompson, and Mozgov, our guy, right? Talk about finals experience. Those guys really stepped up. Now, at some point, your talent is your talent, and you can't overcome the fact that you're not as talented as your opponent or as deep as your opponent. But those guys, that's going to pay off for years, I think, that they had that experience and they stepped up at the greatest moment. And I think they're going to be – and here's the other thing. Yes, San Antonio might go to the finals. They're going to get the heck beat out of them by Memphis, by the Pelicans, by the Warriors, by the Rockets.
They might have
on their
to go
way
through
there.
the
Cavaliers,
series
by the way,
before
the
they get there.
Cavaliers, don't be surprised if they replicate what the Lakers did in 2001 when they swept every single series on the way to the finals, which they almost did this year. So don't be surprised.
Yeah, well, but I'd say to you again, I mean, injuries.
Sure.
LeBron has really never been hurt for a long period of time.
And he's played a lot of long seasons in a row now.
Somebody in the Eastern Conference is going to offer them, I don't know who it is, somebody's going to offer them some competition. I mean, I think Chicago's still hanging around. I think Indiana's going to be, with George coming back. I mean, I think New Orleans.
Miami could be
New
better.
Orleans may
New
be the
Orleans is the
best player. Oh, I'm sorry.
Miami could be better.
Miami could be better.
I don't see it.
Miami could be better.
But I don't put as much stock in, San Antonio's got to fight through all these teams and they're going to be worn out. They have a really good coach.
They're pretty deep now, too.
The fact that David West, I don't know who his accountant is. The fact that he took $12 million and said, no thanks, I'm going to go play for 1.5 is, to me, it's earth-shattering. I mean, you've seen guys like...
But we saw that in Miami, though. We saw that.
Yeah, but
guys were
usually they take
taking,
$2 or $3
They were still
million
making
cut.
15 or 16 million a year, each of those guys.
No. Guys were signing. There were 4 or 5 guys who were signing for minimum contracts.
I thought you were talking about the big 3.
No.
Okay.
He's talking about like Mike Miller or Ray Allen or
yeah.
Shane Battier, those guys. But the thing is I mean, I don't have historical evidence handy to prove it. I have to believe this is the biggest self-imposed pay cut in NBA history. I can't believe anyone's ever done this before. Who in NBA history has taken a $10.5 million pay cut intentionally?
True.
I can't think of anyone, and I don't even know how they're all going to fit. I mean, Aldridge and Duncan and West all play the power forward center hybrid. But Popovich will figure it out. Becky Hammond will help him figure it out. I think that's a great story this week that we should acknowledge, and they'll figure it out. They're gonna be right there with the Warriors for sure.
We talked about Becky yesterday. We're going to talk about it somewhat again today.
End of the show, yeah.
And I thought it was the story of the summer league.